Oh,
So, are we ready to start with the demo?
Yeah. Let's get going.
Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So this is my private email inbox, with Quora, with Apple Event, and some other stuff, yeah? Then this I put out. So we prepared this accident insurance claim because, I think it's one part of the things that you do. And so that you see what we do and how we do it. Yeah? You guys had a bag of bonuses. So it is always looking for this, had an accident and hospital and it's something about a claim, yeah?
Florian, I'm trying to kind of follow here. So if you had to do like a simple elevator pitch on what is the benefit for an insurance company here, is it basically CRM based, or is it policy based? Is it communication? What is the, why should we, given, look, being what we are, we have like a ton of systems, right?
Yeah.
So what is the unique value proposition of what you bring to the table that makes you different compared to some of the other things we have? Because we've got solutions for CRM, we've got Salesforce. For reading policies and contracts, we have a solution for that. For reading other types of documents, Robbie here is working on that. To combine data from documents to CRM and present that through a unified interface, that's something we are building right now. So what I'm not being skeptical, I'm just trying to understand what is
can
it
I
that...
Can I come in there, Prashant? Because I'm trying to get my head around it. Prashant just sent me, apologies guys, Prashant just shared a meeting right before we joined, so I had no real context, so I've been catching up since. And Prashant, what I was thinking was, when I was looking at it, okay, well, what are they doing? What are we doing here? And it looks like, I was just looking at the website while the presentation was going on. In the Pega world, Prashant, there's this kind of recommendation engine where they recommend the next best action to the case handler. It looks like the guys have gone a step further and they're doing some semantic analysis on case content, on the text, and executing the next best action. Is that close, guys?
You really got it. You really got it. You really got it 100%.
So basically, a unique point what we propose absolutely new semantic understanding engine. And this engine we train directly from history of your communications without human resources from our or your side, or minimal only for quality control. And after this, if you have only several similar situations, our engine will catch this and start to help you with automatization. It's possible. Or some negotiations with client. Some get additional information, some talking or working with CRMs or forwarding. What's unique from our side, we don't need a machine learning employee for make categorization. We directly using your old communications and for get good quality for classification information. We need only several examples. So it's not machine learning where we need 1,000 examples for train category, what we have currently in the world. We need 3, 5, 10 examples of what guys asking for. System start merge this together and start make the same deals. Basically, we make this automation in absolutely real time. If you have new case directly today, after 3, 5, the similar situation, system starts seizes. And if you approve it, system immediately start to make automatization. So you don't want to back to us next day for say you want to change something. System see how you're working, what you respond, and how you're working with databases. And system learn from this immediately every day, every minute. Basically, after several minutes, system ready to make a new automation. You only control quality and accesses and what system allowed to do, what you should check before. For this we have interface.
So Roman, if let's say the example. Let's say we were specific to accident, the example we've just seen.
Yeah.
If we decided tomorrow to do P&C insurance, the first time this orchestration or model, whatever it is analyzing incoming emails, we sell our first few cases for P&C. The model as it stands won't understand what to do with those because we'd assume there is semantic difference with the content of those incoming requests. It'll reject them, I assume. And once we decide what to do with them, does the model then self-learn what to do henceforth? And it's actually monitoring our actions with the emails it doesn't understand and learns from that?
Yeah, basically we have prepared this demo, the second demo, I think Flo now show for you. We have prepared a demo for car ranking, and we immediately now show for you how we train one new category and one new automation with answering. Basically, if you need, we connect system to
Property and casualty.
Yes,
So,
please. For you see,
okay.
it's really amazing.
Okay, this is still my private inbox, but I have opened up an inbox where self-learning. This is our USP, as you mentioned, yeah, that we can learn in real time. So this inbox has 233 messages, and you see payment problem. It's everything for car rental. So
It's
hey,
categories.
yeah, and logistics and everything what you have for car rental. It has never seen insurance stuff. Yeah, it has only seen this insurance stuff regarding, do I need also purchase life insurance or to rent a car? Yeah, for example, something like that. So I think we make this P&C and say property and casualty. Hey, P&Cs. Hi guys. My house burned down. What shall I do? Thanks.
And Florian writing short sentences, but we really more focus with and big conversations. So it's unique for market.
California wildfire. What shall I do now? So I'm sending this out to this self-learning inbox. Takes about 20 seconds. Our other brain is connected to it. So the system has never seen it and it won't understand it, but this is not a problem, yeah?
And basically, you now see system should understand. We have categories of understand and what system not understand.
The system is now cross-checking it and it will get it wrong, but this is no problem, yeah? So we gotten feedback, yeah? So analyze is completed, 22 seconds. So hi Florian, right after the accident you shoot, yeah? So it thought it's an accident, yeah? Because it was burned down, yeah? And you see the percentage, but of course it's not an accident. So what we do now is we go into the system like a customer care agent, yeah? And we know it's wrong, yeah? But it's something new. So we delete the message, yeah? And return it. Dear Florian, we are sorry that you lost your house. Please take the link. Yeah.
So basically, in life, if you have mailbox like this, system only don't approve this because we currently approving everything for we also will show demo fast. But it's 80% before, and normally we recommend for approve 95 or like this. And in this way, system only propose draft for your entities. And after first draft, system start understand. Will start understand something is wrong and new category.
Like, do you set a threshold for what you are auto approving then based on your result from the NLP or the semantic analysis?
This is approved. This is all. He wrote a different answer, and system should see what system proposed and what he do. It's different. From your side, system proposed draft, and your employee not approved draft using something else, and system sees system is wrong. It's enough. That's all.
So we make now the next attempt because the system has seen it, but only one. I mean, it has only seen it one. It was approved. So house So we won't have a probability, but we see what it is, what's happening.
So basically, this is unique. Your business growing, every
Guys,
day you have different situation. If something happens
house
today with weather or like this, you need
meeting
automation helping
went
immediately now. You don't want
down
to
in
call to IT guys.
so, and if you look at the other, hey guys, my house was completely burned down in Sacramento, please help me. So it is not one-to-one the same, yeah? And it really looks so, hey, hi guys, I'm really sorry to say, but my card caught fire. What should I do?
Fire again, you see, yeah.
So you see, the system is smart enough to differentiate that this was the house was burned down and this was a car accident where a fire happened somehow, you know? So it really can differentiate, yeah?
And Roman, you mentioned earlier that the model, the data stays internal to us, so there's no risk of leakage. Do we call your model via an API and just pass it a payload and receive a response, or is it on-prem, or is it just connected via the AWS cloud or something like that?
Yeah, Flo, can you go to Technical Dynamic AI web page? So basically, I don't know, not so visible, but downside. Currently, our technology we propose in several different ways. We possible get a black box for you, what you put to your promise, and you call like with API. We have API based on REST API, and you possible have some classification, entity extraction, or like this. Plus, we have our our system in IaaS in SaaS services. Basically, currently we have worked versions for Amazon, Google, and several more clouds. I think you should see this here. So
Yeah.
basically, it's how you want. Normally, yes, we have API interface. Last interface, what you possibly use, we have for Python, for example, for developers. If you want some other interface, it's web interface.
But I mean, would we make a call? Would you have it in the cloud and we'd call that endpoint, or would you give us a model or a container for a model to put into AWS and have it within our own VPN?
Yes, basically it's three different ways. We possible set up in our cloud instance and you using and call API. It's not so protected way for you. Second way, you possible using black boxes from, for example, from Google Market or Amazon Market. In this way, we don't have access to our black boxes and you run in cloud and only you have access. It's guarantee from Amazon and from Google. It's saved. All we get for you again Docker instance for promise, and you run, and again you using API for you, and it's everything in your site in this case. Because if system want to have access outside or don't want to have access, you make choice.
And just as a last question, I'm sorry guys, I'm actually late for another call. Are you using transfer learning to be able to take in 5 or 6 new sentences or whatever? And
No.
Okay,
No.
okay, so it's self-learning.
It's called self-learning. It's patented. It's absolutely different approach if compared with classical machine learning.
Okay.
It's really understanding of words. For simple, we don't convert words to numbers.
Okay.
You got it. If you don't convert words to numbers, I think it's mean a lot. It's not the machine learning.
Yeah. No, very interesting. Okay, look, guys, thanks a million for this. I'll Prashant is after IMing me, apologizing. He had another call that he got pulled into. I'll be talking to Prashant later and I'll give him an update, and perhaps maybe if I know he has an appetite for conversational AI is the latest thing, and we're interested in, and I think you guys are I don't know if you're calling yourself conversational AI, but when you have context request responses, I think it is. I'll get Prashant to reach out to you guys. Perhaps we might do something around the chatbots in future.
Okay. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
And
Thanks a million.
All the best.
Okay.
Bye.